Now we are going to discuss question number 5.3, and in this question it is given to you, give the magnitude and direction of net force acting on a stone of mass 0.1 kg. Clear? So a stone is given to you having mass 0.1 kg. Clear? This is given to you. Now we have to find magnitude and direction of a force, number A part, just after it is dropped from window of a stationary train. Clear? So now listen carefully. First situation, if we talk about situation number A, in this situation it is given to you mass of a stone, this is 0.1 kilogram. Clear? This is given. We have to find magnitude and direction of net force just after it is dropped from window of a stationary train. This is important. So let's suppose we can say this is a train. Clear? And let's suppose we are dropping a stone from this window. Clear? Now we can say, because this train is at rest, as we are dropping this stone from a window of a train, we can say initial velocity we have, this is 0. Yes or no? Now we can say as soon as we drop this stone, acceleration due to gravity, this is acting on this body in vertically downward direction. Clear? So can we calculate here value of force? Yes, this is equal to mg only. Clear? Because train is stationary. So we can say mass of that stone is given 0.1 multiply, let's suppose this is 10, acceleration due to gravity we have 10, so we can say this is equal to 1 Newton. Clear? So force, this is acting on this stone when we are dropping this stone from stationary train, we can say this is equal to 1 Newton. Clear to everyone? Done. Now if I talk about part number B, in this situation it is given, now let's suppose train is running at a constant velocity, that is 36 km per hour. It means if I talk about velocity of a train, I can say 36 into 5 by 18, and this should be equal to 10 meter per second. So train is moving with a constant velocity 10 meter per second, but after that I am dropping a stone from a window. So you can analyze this given situation. Let's suppose this train is moving with a constant velocity 10 meter per second. Clear? So definitely we can say, because this velocity is constant, so there is no acceleration acting in an horizontal direction. Clear? But what will happen when we drop a stone from the window of this train? We can say as soon as we drop this stone, at that time you can say only the acceleration due to gravity acting, this is in a vertically downward direction. Clear? Because there is no acceleration is acting in horizontal direction. So we can say here force, this is given by mass into acceleration, and this force is acting in vertical downward direction. So what is value of a mass? Mass of this stone is given 0.1 kg. So 0.1 multiply 10, again we are getting net force acting on this stone, this is equal to 1 Newton. Clear? Yes. Now let's suppose again situation changes. Now this time it is given just after it is dropped from window of a train accelerating with 1 meter per second square. Now let's suppose we have a train. This train is going in an horizontal direction. Now it is given this is 1 meter per second square. Now let's suppose, because this stone is in our hand and we are sitting in a train. Clear? At that time I can say me, stone, as well as all the passenger that is sitting inside train, all are having acceleration 1 meter per second square. Clear? But what will happen as I just drop a stone? At the time as I just drop the stone, we can see only the force that is acting on that stone is acceleration due to gravity. Yes or no? It means we can say as I drop stone, we can say only force that is acting here, I can say F equal to mg. Clear? So now you can say, sir, why acceleration is not acting in horizontal direction? Because that acceleration is acting as till we can say stone is in a train. As the stone detached from a train, this acceleration becomes 0, and we can say now only the force is acting in a vertically downward direction. So mass is given 0.1 multiply 10, and this is equal to 1 Newton. Clear? Now we are going to discuss last situation. In last situation it is given, let's suppose stone is lying on the floor of a train which is accelerating with 1 meter per second square. Fine. The stone being at rest relative to the train. Fine. So now we are not drawing this stone from the window of a train. Now we are saying, let's suppose this stone is placed inside this train. Now we have to find what is the net force acting on this stone. So definitely when the stone is inside a train, it will actually, if I observe from a ground, at that time I can say this stone is moving with the same acceleration as the train is moving. Clear? And let's suppose I am an observer and I am inside this train. It means if I am observing this stone with non-inertial frame, at that time I can say that net force this is acting on this stone is 0. Clear? So actually it depends on a frame of reference. Clear? So if we talk about inertial frame, or let's suppose if we are observing from a ground, at that time I can say net force this is acting on this stone, this is mass into acceleration, this is 0.1, and because it is given acceleration of a train we have 1 meter per second square, so we can say this is equal to 0.1 Newton. Clear? But let's suppose observer is situated on the, inside this train. At this time we can say, if we are talking about non-inertial frame, or let's suppose if we are talking about, or if we are talking with reference to a observer that is situated inside this train, we can say we will observe there is no net force this is acting on this stone. Clear? At that time you can say net force this is acting on this stone, this is 0. Clear? So it depends on a frame of reference from where you are observing this motion. Clear? So this is all about this question. Clear to everyone?